adjusting the camera. Good enough. It's kind of bad that this morning when I woke up I went on YouTube and just looked up Destiny 2 to make sure that there was gonna be enough worth streaming today. Just that there was a story mission. Seems like there's that and some more side quests thrown in afterwards and stuff. And I guess I missed an exotic story mission. They already released the thing for, what is it, Barad-dûr or something. I don't know the first thing about Lord of the Rings, don't ask. But I just played Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor and all that. But there. It looks like it's what I thought it was, where everything was meant to be released all at once, and then they backpedaled on the releasing each like act all together. So kind of what I thought. They just chopped out the middle of the episode, which is was just like the one mission and then the side objective, and just left that. Either that, or I truly am a fool and missed something. But regardless, rest of it's available now, so I can just go and up the rest of this and hopefully see, Oryx the Nightmare Daddy. But that, and hopefully not just you know, finish whatever's going on in like 15 minutes and then proceed to spend the rest of the time, having a psychotic break rambling about my religious belief that applies only to myself. So here we go. Deputy Commander Sloan has a plan to hit the dreadnought and nullify the aversion anchors. Open Sloan's dossier in the I'm about to say slabbing shape, shaping slab, and acquired the Hive hacking missions. Complete Lightsinger cultists and Blade navigators plans. Oh, I am in the way of everything again. There we are. Okay, let me see. I also don't know if it's noticeable, but like there's a dead zone in my controller where like moving around the rest of the screen is fine, and then moving straight forward it's slower. I don't know. I need to get a new controller. So weird. Oh, when I get all this, thank you. Okay, so oh no, wait, it shaping slabs in Eris's apartment. But regarding my tangent I went on, I mostly was just going off about like the nature of how deities are per my own perception versus how Destiny portrays them and how I like how they kind of line up. Maybe it's just a little bit of feeling of validation or something in there. I don't know, but I'm really interested in like how Oryx's return's actually gonna be. I didn't really see spoilers. I just saw Oryx actually is in this part, so it's all I've been wanting since the episode came out. See what I mean? Like I kind of only slow walk sometimes unless I hold this thing at an angle. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Here we go. Travel to the summoning pits on the moon and hunt the lucent wizard your Ur Halaku and claim her bio-coded limb. Hive systems are biological constructs. To access them, you'll need a biological passcode from a high-ranking crew member of the Dreadnought. So there's shit's. Why am I surprised there's shit's alive? Travel to the catacombs on the moon and find another wizard. Lix ur Anukru. And then Drone Moon hunt the Dark Wizard Saruk or Omni. Okay. Just leave it as is. That's good enough. Let's do each of these one at a time here. So, let's see, Summoning Pits, Catacombs. Trying to envision, like, what would be. Summoning Pits is at the bottom, that's where Fogoth was, so it'd be Catacombs first, then they put the Summoning Pits, then up here, okay. I think. Also, funny enough, going through here. If you go to the moon, Eris is still there, which I suppose sort of makes sense, but I figured they'd just put like a placeholder or something there, like just, I don't know, like a vigil of Eris or something for you to like be in its place. Now that we know Eris is in a throne world, I figure she's gonna come back because the throne world is effectively just like a respawn point, really. Just now she can leave it, and if she dies again, she's just gonna go back there. So Eris is functionally immortal now, and if she hones her hive magic, then she can basically be a hive god again without, you know, being a god. I think she fucking default pose for a second there. Uh, get this. More of the spawn environment should have had something like that, like just a little flag for you to drop. Let's help this guy. You're welcome. We'll just ignore the chest there.
Where are you?
been a minute since I've been on the moon, honestly. So I forget where the catacombs actually are. Circle of Bones. Oh, right. Fuck. Oh, there she is. Dude, Sullivan's Warwicks. That's a whole unrelated thing I didn't know was down here. Oh. Nope, not looking for you. Not looking for you. Oh, fuck me. You? I drop her shield then. What's this? That for? Okay, guess not. That didn't have any impact on her. another thing to do down here, I guess, that had nothing to do with her. I didn't realize they just kind of put, like, mini activities in the Hellmouth, but it's kind of a neat idea. So it makes coming down here, like, somewhat rewarding. Just go look for shit, I guess. Still don't know what to do about her, though. Yeah, zero immune. I don't see any of the usual junk to, like, break the shield with. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be something that's, like, stupidly simple. I'm just going to not know. There we go. One. So many pits are literally right here. Over there, but... Yeah, fuck walking all the way there. What are they up to? I forgot the Vex are here. There you are. Alright, let's see if there's more signs or something around then. Me too. Oh. That was just specific to that other one. Say so now. Fuck. Okay, whatever. That which is dead. Okay. Wait. I should be able to fast travel out of here. Yeah, and I can just go straight to Sorrow's Harbor. See here. Okay, yeah. I'm always paranoid that my mic just is shutting off. It seems every time I open up like Streamlabs, like it shuts off. Like, what isn't it? Oh boy, it's fucking Tanix again. Oh, supposedly she's over there, so. Fuck. He's vulnerable. There we go. I'm gonna help people out when you run into them. It's a free apostate for me. Oh, there. Is that? No. It's a different, longer name. Or, no, that was her. Alright. Boom, and that took like not even 20 minutes. Jeez, good. There. I don't know what it is. It makes me slow walk. One time I'm not trying to RPG walk in a game. Sarukar Omni's hand holds the core segment of biocode needed to shut down the Dreadnought's weapon systems. We'll need the other two segments of biocode in hand to nullify the danger of the aversion anchors. The hand of Lix Uranukrum holds a third of the biocodes needed to shut down the weapon systems, and your Halaku's hand holds a third of it. Gave me something for each. Board the Dreadnought disable the weapon. Complete mission cludge, whatever that means. Oh, this has headstone on it. Look how nice that looks. Just which it's like, and it has fucking stasis damage now, which is great. I don't know why Cold Denial wasn't given an element or something. It's a tough call. I like this. I like Adamantite. Thank God you can manage the fucking vault from anywhere now. I just like mixing up my abilities every now and then. I like the variety of it all. Okay, I'm an indecisive little fuck, so forgive me. I want to go and do all that. Dialogue crazy. Oh yeah. The Dreadnought with your newfound power. Use high bio codes to disable the ship's main weapons, weakening the immediate threat of the aversion anchors. That's real weird. We've been on the back foot trying to keep the anchors from forming. It's time to seize the initiative. We can't disable them, but we can stop their aversion pulse. That'll buy us some time. See you on the Dreadnought. I wonder what happened with Sloane, because like all of her dialogues, some of Zivu's is working, but none of Sloane's that I can recall. Guardian, make your way to the Hall of Souls and decouple the aversion anchors. I'll meet you there. We'll put a stop to this. If I really tried, I could sound a little more like her. I'm trying to think what kind of like speech cadence was like. She was very just like a straightforward soldier type person. Destroy Dire taken.
Guardian, you have what you need. Hive systems are disgusting, but effective. The Dreadnought's power is immense, but we can break its hold over its own weapons and turn it against itself. Disconnecting the aversion anchors will stop them from dragging us all into the Ascendant Plane. Show the Taken who's in control.
Once I say, like, oh, I haven't heard anything from Sloane, then she speaks. Well,
You trespass on my throne.
that makes me feel slightly better, though. Like, it said Echo of Navigation, not Oryx himself. He had clones, so the idea that he just had a copy of him just, like, sitting here keeping watch over the Dreadnought this whole time, I can take that. I was complaining earlier that, you know, if the purpose of, like, this episode's Echo was just to resurrect Oryx, like, every previous, like, Echo seemed to do, because they just seem to, like, revive, you know, someone. Whether it be, like Fikrul, Oryx, or, not necessarily Maya, Sundaresh, but, like, just the Vex to an extent. It's gonna bother me. Okay, just perish. Thank you. I mean, we'll see, like, to what extent it is Oryx or not. I've also said this before, but Oryx better fucking recognize who I am. I don't want them to kind of write him off in a way where it's like, oh, you know, for newer players who didn't play Destiny 1, apologies to them, but this was the most significant expansion of the last game. The Lessons of Deep Sky. Escape the Dreadnought and survive to tell the tale. It can't be. That's it. The objective is... No, fam, no.
I am the Taken King, the first navigator. I rise from the deep.
Echo, linked to the memory of Oryx. Mother, King, my navigator, you return to us.
What has become of our war?
You were slain by a warrior of the sky. They stand before you. That's not... is that voice? Voice of Zebu.
Sadly, yes, elder brother. You're just the memory of a dead god. The sword you always wanted to become.
I only just mantled myself by the death of Akka. Carved my
Your form shall revive upon the death of your killer. Your throne will be restored.
If I am destroyed, then I deserve extinction. My heir, my killer. Step forward.
Stop acting like children, the both of you. We are finally free to create new paths for ourselves.
No, I will not let you abandon us again. I don't know how to do like Zivu properly. She like screams, but not screams, and you can tell this was supposed to be longer than it was. No, this isn't possible. We need to regroup. Get out of there. Oryx, I will avenge you. No.
Sharpen their knives, that their lie may become my logic's truth.
There's his music. Well, not his music. This was just anything from Taken King music-wise was excellent. Oh, hello, eyeballs. And also, it doesn't help that it's two women, so like my voice does not fit their lines in the slightest. Wait till the audio's fixed so I can go back and listen to what it's supposed to sound like. And I like that Oryx immediately was like, if I'm dead, then that's what I deserve, like, as per logic, instead of, like, I don't know, trying to justify his death or whatever. It sounded like, from how he was speaking, that what this Echo did was, like, kind of pluck him from the moment just after he killed Akka, so is this, like, a time displacement thing, then? So it doesn't explain all the fucking eyes. Excuse me, everybody. Oh, I do not have the... Right. Oh yeah, she did talk during, like, the space section sometimes. Let's see if... She ought to say something now. Return to Eris's apartment in the last city. A private call signal awaits you there. You succeeded in taking down the link between the Dreadnought's weapon systems and the Aversion anchors, but in the process, discover that the Echo of Navigation is none other than an embodiment of Oryx, the Taken King himself. Oryx's sister seeks to claim the Echo and force you to retreat. I feel like at this point, the Guardian is strong enough to fight Oryx on their own. Like, at the time we just had the light, now we've gone all the way to fucking Transcendence. It should be able to just, you know, let me add him. Kill them once. Technically speaking, if you did the raid, kill them twice. What's a third time? Let's go. It ended up being like faster than I was anticipating.
Figured I owed you an explanation before I went dark. I'll make it quick. I tried to find a way to bring her back. Don't ask me what I did, but it didn't work. thought to myself, hey, I got what I always got. What's left for me anyway? Nothing. Knew it'd happen again. I was a fool to hope, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted you to know, it's nothing personal. It's all me. This is who I am. Always has been. So, don't come looking. I was already halfway gone.
Now we know what we're dealing with. An echo of the Navigator. A memory of Oryx. And not the one we remember. He woke up the Dreadnought and launched the anchors. The Taken are here because of him. And the Dread are working with him. His knife. Eris's killer. But you've caught Oryx's attention. The Echo didn't know you killed him. Now he does. And he's impressed. That means he's distracted. He wants to test you. Use that. Right now, Xivu Arath and Savathun are mobilizing. Their brother's flagship is a battlefield. And Drifter's gone. We have twice the trouble and half the support. Losing Eris was hard on him. We show who we are in hard times. We can't afford to lose focus or lose ground. We need intel. We need you back on the Dreadnought. Find out what you can. We must destroy the Echo. It can't be allowed to exist. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But you've killed Oryx once. You'll do it again.
Taken King is a fearsome foe, especially when backed by the dread Xivu Arath and Savathun. But this is not the Oryx you remember. This is a shade, an impression of him left on the witness and born through the Echo's power. You must sharpen your will and load your weapons. For now, all that can be done is contain this threat. Take the shape of violence, and bring that purpose to your foes. So I figured, yeah, that'd be it for, like, Act 1. And, oh, well, there was an item there. Boost the following artifacts per while Tomb of One rituals. Okay. But it reflects what I was thinking, where it felt like, what was it? Yeah, that. So when they took um, the idea to like mash the whole act into like one thing, so when the episode came out, you get the whole of Act 1 starting with Revenant, then a couple weeks later, all of Act 2, and then all of Act 3. It feels like this episode was made with that idea in mind, and then once they backpedaled on it, like I said, it just came really choppy, so all these parts feel really dissonant and way too short. It's kind of what I'm feeling here, because it's only been like 46 minutes since I went live, and like, so probably this all was like 30 minutes, whereas like seasoned episodes and stuff used to be like, an hour just on their own for whatever the story mission was. So I'm not holding that against him really, because my theory is that there was just a change of plans and they had to work with what they had here and just break this up into bits. And that's not the worst thing in the world, because the remainder of the episode remains to be seen. Who knows if the rest of this was reworked with that in mind and they were able to get that set, I want to say, properly ish. I don't know, but um, I'm interested because I feel like I'm missing shit also, because apparently there was the exotic story mission that came out, I guess, and Let me see if I can get into that, because I'm down to do that. So, no, I just saw something there. Let's see. Oh, Diet. Okay, that's what it was called.
It's the machine gun inside of episode Heresy. So this one's dropped a bit earlier than what we probably anticipated. Normally, Act 3 has been for exotic missions and things like that. This one's a bit different from a normal exotic mission, as it does include a handful of secrets in order to actually unlock it. So we'll break it down in the video. Of course, this weapon comes with panic response, and it generates blight as it deals damage. And while not firing, blight depletes and the magazine's gradually filled. We can reload the weapon to convert stored blight into blighted seekers. And then the weapon also resonates with our choices and actually breaking down how to get it, as it's a pretty lengthy quest. So let's get straight into it. This first section, I'm actually not sure right now if it's entirely necessary. But basically, during the weekly story quest for week 2 of the episode, we had a step to go into the Nether. When we got there, here in the outside area of the Dreadnought, the one where we have the big Tormentor boss, if you're looking out towards space, all the way on the right-hand side of the zone, there was a taken blight up on this pillar. If you jump towards it, it actually pulls you in and through a portal, and it will show an icon, as well as a tooltip that says something whispers to the right. So if you stand on the plate in front of the icon, wait for the icon to show up, then walk to the right, it teleported us into a section where we could pick up and take an osseous fragment. Now this is the part where I'm not sure if this is a precursor to the quest or an objective that actually can be completed later on. But we did this first. If you've already completed the weekly story for the week, you may find that you get an exotic quest pop-up. So basically, it does require completion of week 2 of Heresy's story. Either way, if that doesn't do it on its own, go and get the ossified fragment and you should be good. And the quest that'll pop up is called the Taken Path. We can see immediately it will drop the Barrow Dyad. The first quest objective is to acquire something called the Sotopic Rune. Now, when you look in the rune enhancement menu at the shaping slab in Heresy's apartment, you'll notice that one of the options is the Sotopic Rune. So you can select that if you're the appropriate level already. You may have to deselect another rune. But once you've done that, it'll say find something that the Hive has concealed somewhere in Sorrow's Harbour. So basically, head to Sorrow's Harbour on the moon. And what you'll actually have to do in Sorrow's Harbour is head into the Lost Sector for that zone. Once you get down there, you'll notice a taken blight in a kind of bubble. There'll be another one of those rune plates. When you stand on it, you'll get an icon, and it will say something behind whispers. This basically means you need to walk backwards off the plate. It may take a couple of tries. They can be a bit janky. After that, it will teleport you, and the last sector will become full of taken enemies. Basically, take them all down. And then the next step will say we need to find the ossified fragment hidden in the Forgotten Shore. So, once again, Forgotten Shore in the Cosmodrome, and we actually need to go to the Val's Labyrinth Lost Sector now. Once inside, it will say we off the plate. May take a couple of tries. They can be a bit another one of those Sotopic Rune. Now, when you look in the rune enhancement menu, the shaping slab in Heresy.
Hold on to that. So I went and just got and equipped that. Let's hope I just get the. I could just kind of pop in and out of the Dreadnought until I get the spawn point I need, but it said basically go onto the, I guess, outer end of the Dreadnought. It's not the bridge, but where you can see Saturn, and then should be a secret taken orb I can jump into, so I can just kind of hop in and out till I get there. So yeah, I'm down for that. We'll see how good this goes. I might get absolutely like shredded going into the mission. Damn it. So I'm gonna do this a little bit. I don't want to start, like, doing the whole thing of the Nether until I get the location I need. How's this fake ass shit? No. What is this? Light difference. Leave it. We've heard something make a thump noise, and I am spooked solid. And yet I persist. Right, so, I'm not used to this being a thing. Just like collecting ergo sums. It's gonna end up just being an all void, all slowed out or something. All void strand, yeah. You know, I'm gonna keep that just because overguard. Both kind of fundamentally had the same perks, but stick with what I got. Give me what I'm looking for. I don't like having that over my head. Don't trust random things like that pop up. Even if they're not like viruses or some shit, like. There we go. This is where I want it to be. Um. The actual length it can take to build an audience can be long as fuck. Like it takes years for some, but better to do it by hand than just like chill out to get some bots looking at you.
Hit back, killer. Run him down.
So I guess you is still. Oh fuck! I guess you is still here. Let's see if it spawns when I get over there. Oh, those are the ruins of those ships from all those years ago. That's still there. Health don't regenerate like it's supposed to. Alright, well, that is where it's supposed to spawn. There should be like a taken orb up there. Did I just investigate? Oh. Little taking a walk. Go. Excuse me, guys. Ah, fuck. That's nice going you up. Well, that's gonna aggro them now. That's not do shit for me for health. I hear it. still see him here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Trying to be fucking a little sneaky. This thing, like, dealing damage with the ping target, this weapon gradually grants increased stability. Oh, rapidly be a target restores your bomb. Either way. Assuming then, kill you guys. I was hoping that was gonna make it spawn or something. Could appear here. Alright, instead of turning this into just me, like, trying to grind out the fucking nether until I get the thing to appear, I'll just keep playing as is until I get the thing. Once the quest actually starts, then I can go and stream that and then see if I can... Green apple, where I... Oh. Green pipe is this. It makes me happy though that the exotic mission isn't just going to be reserved. It's like the final mission of, you know, the episode. I'm trying to shoot and think at the same time. Because that's how it's been so far. And if they were going to make me, you know, do the exotic mission 3 times in a row to finish the story like they did with Revenant, I was going to actually shit myself. Spot me all the way over here away from my axes. Thank you so much. But okay, so just interesting development then. I just wanted to see what this was, so basically taken fighting Scarlet Brood, so that's, I guess, orcs saying fuck you, you know, cult that worship my son or something. I don't know. Granted, this is like the Hive day to day. If they're not fighting us or anyone else, they'll just fight each other. But they spent not committing genocide as a day wasted, I suppose. Oh, fuck me. Oh shoot. Hi there. I love the idea of adaptive frames, but the way these bullets work... I suppose, and whenever that thing actually spawns, then we'll go and continue with the rest of that then there. I should actually look up how the steps actually work and what's going on. And then as for the future, not beginning even, like middle of March, I'm gonna be taking a trip to South America. I can't bring my setup with me, it'd be too much. And I'm only gonna be there for 2 weeks, and I already disappear for weeks at a time, so it wouldn't be that much of a difference. But I am planning on trying to stream more, like a little bit before, and then definitely a lot more after. Um, I'm treating this trip as like the fork in the road for when I start really getting into this. So I gotta like get better material for one, and more games to do. So I'm thinking I've seen a lot of people pick up a VOD, even though like there was some. I think somebody threw some like, oh woke, but like everything's fucking woke now. So like, who cares? So I am interested in that. I didn't know what it was. I looked and saw like, oh, first person like fantasy adventure thing. Like, oh, so Skyrim. I played Skyrim for like the majority of my life, so I'm interested. And it's made by Obsidian, so another good thing there. So thinking, let me try that. Got that. Got to finally finish Wukong at some point here within the century, and that I'm gonna save for a weekend because I'm gonna like sit down and dedicate a good portion of some time to fighting Erlong Shen, because next time I face him, one of us is not leaving that mountaintop, and that sure as shit will not be me again. So there's that. And then past that, like actual like mythological shit to like continue with the theme that I was initially planning with the stupid name that I gave myself. I really want to go ahead and do Okami. I bought that game forever ago. I started it but never continued, and that worked out of my favorites. It's now I can go ahead and play that blindly. I'll have to brush up on Japanese mythology, but I'm way more familiar with that than I am with like Chinese mythology, where a lot of the breaks I was taking with Wukong was just me looking up things that I needed to know before like playing. Main reason I didn't play it like last Sunday or Monday when I was off was just because I was trying to think. The Four Celestial Kings, I needed to look up information about them and all. And I figured, you know what, my work week started. Let me go and actually put the work in this time. And actually, what I'm doing, both like for Erlong and the Four Kings, and I'm gonna try and deliver the lore while also fighting for dear life, which I'm sure will be entertaining? Mayhaps. It'll be something. I tried doing that the first time I fought him, and that was a fucking mess. And then the second time I locked the fuck in, and that still wasn't enough, so we will see. We will see. That being said, though, to my YouTube audience, if there is one, if you know, hopped on to this video here, you found it, you watched it through, and you got to this point, then thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. I'm not one to ask for likes and subs. You know, I hate asking that of people, but if you so chose, again, I appreciate you. Regardless of whether you did or not, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day and that your path forward be laden with blessings. You take care of yourself and you have a good one. Let me find my, yes, the app button.